Good evening, my one and onlys. This is Remy Red coming to you with a review about Power Book 2, Season 1, Season Finale. I'm going to go into a quick extraction over the past 11 episodes, and then I'm going to dive right into the season finale. Okay, first of all, we know that Ghost is no longer with us, and the power has been relinquished to Tariq. He's the new main character, and everybody else around him is a supporting actress slash actress. We know that Tariq works for the Tejada family, which includes Monet, her two sons, her daughter Diana, and her husband Lawrence. We know that Tasha ratted out Tommy in court and stated that he was the one that killed James St. Patrick. We know that Jabari is a counselor who's obsessed with Tariq because he thinks that he has been sleeping with one of his ex-lovers, as well as Jabari has been using Tariq's personal information to write a book because he's a starving artist. He doesn't have any new ideas. He lacks creativity. He has a writer's block. And so the publishing company has been pumping him to come up with new information, and he's been unable to do that because of his block. So he's used Tariq's information in order to gain control of his destiny and monetize off of it. Um, we also know that Kanan has killed Monet's lover as well as his protection, which who does that? Who kills their own protection? That was the dumbest thing, but he's a loose cannon. So he does things without thinking. Okay. So to go into the season finale, we know that I'm sorry, we also know that Tariq has been drugged. And during him being drugged, he went to his dad's gravesite and he basically confessed to the murder, but he did not know that Saxe had followed him and taped him. And so Saxe took that information and used it against him. He he collaborated with Dennis McLean, which is Tariq's mom's lawyer who Tariq hired and is able to pay because of the connection with the Tejada family and pushing their drugs on campus, pills. Okay. And so they came up with an idea to Sachs and Davis McLean came up with an idea to put Tariq away and get Tasha off. Okay. So we go into this season finale knowing that Tariq has to testify. He's nervous. He calls his mom. It's a witness still out there. I don't know if you guys remember the young lady that was a stripper who was selling drugs for Tasha at the club when Tasha had the daycare. And so Tasha gave kind of orders to, I guess, to kill the young lady. Sound like to me. But anyway, when Tariq got there and he listened to her voice, he could not do it. And so what he decided to do instead of killing the young lady, he gave her some money to get out of town. Now, this put him in a bad position because the money that he had given to her was the money that he owed Monet. And so when he met with them later, he was just honest and say, "Hey, I don't have your money right now." And Monet was ready to pop a cap at him, but something happened, a distraction where some people came and shot up. I don't know if it's a club or whatever that dilapidated place that they meet at. They came and shot the spot up, and Tariq ended up saving Diana. So Monet decided not to kill him. Okay, so but that's still on the back burner. So um, like I said, you still got Jabari, you got Kanan out there, and you still have Tommy out there. Okay. I'm not gonna go into which way it happened first, but I know that Tariq went to court. Well, no. Tariq found out through Davis McLean's scorned lover and partner or ex-partner at this point, that Davis MacLean was not on the up and up with him, and that Davis MacLean did not have his best interest at heart. He knew about the tape. He knew what Tariq had done, and he had all intentions on nailing Tariq. Him and Saxe had all intentions on nailing Tariq to the cross. So once Tariq found this information out, he sought new counsel, and the new counsel was Tamika. And once he gave her $1, and he disclosed to her some information, which we know Tariq is a very complex character who does not let anybody all the way in. I haven't seen him do it yet. Not even his mother. Like, nobody really knows Tariq. So he only tells you what he feel like you need to know. And so they devised a plan, and he got on the stand, and he told what Saxe had done, and that Saxe's niece was up at the college, drugged him, blah 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 blah. So it ended up that Tasha was able to get off, and that she would be able to go, and they would be able to go into witness protection. So Tasha went to talk to Monet. She went to pay off the debt. Monet didn't want it. She wanted Tariq. And so it ended up that Tommy, man, he has a vendetta against Tasha. She ratted him out. She killed his love, and he wanted her dead, right? So he wanted to kill her, and when he came out, it was like the police had already figured out he was around, and so they were on his tail. So Tariq being an intellectual person and smart, book smart person that he is. I'm not going to say too much street smart just yet, because he slips a lot, and I noticed that in so many instances, him slipping. But we're not gonna get into that right now. He was able to devise a plan where Tommy looked like he had a bad car accident and his car blew up and he was no longer alive. Right? Okay. But I mean, you're still going to see the dead body. You're going to see something in there, right? But anyway, we're not going to get into that either. Okay. So that didn't mean that Tommy wasn't still on Tasha's ass. You know, Tariq loves Tommy, but Tommy still, he's not forgiving. He wasn't being forgiving of Tasha as of yet. So Tasha was under the impression that Tariq was gonna go and tie up his loose ends, and they were gonna leave. And then Jabari contacted him about some money, and he needed the money anyway to settle some other debts. Think about it. He's paying Tejada family. He's paying that guy who just recently got out of jail. I can't think of his name. And he was paying court fees. So he had a lot of expenditures. And so he got the money from Jabari. They met, but what he didn't know is that Kanan was right there, ready to kill him, because Kanan has always been jealous of Tariq and has always wanted him out of the picture. And so, again, intellectually, Tariq was able to talk that man out of his own gun. Okay? Now, Monet had already gave him the green light. If he come for you, you have every right to, man, shoot him down in the street if that's what you want to do. But just don't go for him. And that was her direct, what you want to say, instructions or response, however you want to say. She didn't care about him being dead, long as you don't go for him. If he come for you, you got every right to go for him. But he didn't do that. Kanan ended up shooting Jabari, and Jabari thought that Tariq was gonna let him off, but you in too deep now, man. You gotta go. You should have just chilled. And he killed Jabari. And so they ended up meeting up, and Tasha thought they were all gonna go and leave together. But Tariq came up with something. Tommy was there to kill Tasha. Monet rolled up and put a gun on Tommy's back. Tasha was able to get away, but Tariq said he had to stay. because that's who he is, and she said she just had to accept who he is. But I mean, she made that monster, you know. So now this is the season finale, and you think, okay, with these shows, they come back what, once a year? So we looking at this year sometime, what, maybe June. This one came out in September, so what we looking at, June, July, who knows? I know that it's supposed to be a total of 5 books, and so we're in the second book, and this one is going to have a second season, and then after that you'll go into the other 3 books, but we don't know how many seasons will be in each book. So if you're a fan, man, we could be watching this show for the next 10 years, 10, 15. Shit, I might be in a rocking chair by the time this show over. I don't know. But I'm glad Tommy's back, because it brought back some of that old energy. You know, you felt the nostalgia of the show. We know Ghost can't make an appearance, but maybe he'll pop in and out as a ghost, like when Angela used to pop up for Ghost, and he would think that she was really there, but she wasn't. If you guys are fans of it and have been watching it forever, then you know what I'm talking about. So I don't know what's gonna happen next season. What do you guys think? But I got one strong feeling, but I don't know for sure because I'm not a writer. Will Tasha get discovered in witness protection? Um, will Tariq finally be considered Monet's son, replacing Kanan? And she calls him son because he's already told her, only person you can rely on is me. And once he gets that trust from her, he's got her. So that's my review of the season, and I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless. Subscribe. God bless.